Director. Thank you for your willingness to take this provider readiness assessment. The outputs of this survey will be vital in Family First planning for the state of Georgia. Darcy Robb, our Family First Program Manager, is going to walk you through the provider readiness assessment to let you know what type of information you'll need to have on hand while you're completing the assessment. We appreciate responses being completed by March 1st.
Hi, I'm Darcy Robb, one of the Family First Program Managers here for DFCS. As Shelby said, I'm going to be walking you through our provider readiness survey. If you prefer documents, we also have a document that outlines for you the type of information that you will need in order to take this survey. We'll go ahead and get started. So here's our Family First Readiness Survey. The very first thing you're going to need to enter down here at the bottom is the legal name of your provider or your agency, as well as a point of contact. We are making this all up, so I'm going to put a fake name. I'm going to put myself as the point of contact. Moving through the survey, you're going to find that you just push next page here on the bottom. Okay, so the first page of the survey, you're going to see a list of EBPs or evidence-based practices. If your agency does not offer any of these, then all you need to do is scroll to the bottom, don't select anything, and just move on to the next page. But if you do offer any of these EBPs, and they are in alphabetical order, just click on any of the EBPs that you provide. So for purposes of testing, I'm going to say that my agency provides parents as teachers and safe care. If you select anything in error, you can always just hit reset right here, and you can choose as many EBPs as you are currently providing. So we're going to go ahead and hit next page. Okay, so if you selected any of those EBPs on the list, you're going to go through a series of questions about them. So first off here, we're going to talk about safe care. Is safe care being offered to DFCS clients? We're going to say yes. It's going to ask which Georgia counties it's offered in. For simplicity's sake, I'm just going to say Appling Atkinson. Go down the list of counties. Okay, payment sources do I accept for safe care? I'm going to say I have a contract with DFCS, and I'm going to say that I get some grant funding as well. You can pick as many as apply. What are the age groups of safe care? I'm just going to say all ages. Do I apply target population criteria? I'm going to say yes. Maximum number of clients that I can serve at my current staffing level, I'm going to say 100. Again, remember, this is fake data. I am making this up, so clinicians, this may not reflect accuracy. If I had the opportunity to increase my clients served, would I? I'm going to say yes. And then I have what factors would I choose to increase my capacity? I'm going to say funding, and I'm going to say that I need access to trainings. Okay. Do I have a mechanism to monitor fidelity to safe care? I'm going to go with no. Do I capture data? No. Analyze data? No. How many staff can administer safe care? I'm going to say 10. Version, book, or manual. I'm going to say that I do not know the name of the safe care manual. I'm going to pretend that I do, and that's the name. Okay, obviously you will do this with correct data. I am not. So then I'm just going to go through the same list of questions about PAT in this case. We're going to say no, that we're not offering it to clients. Pick my counties, and if you offered it in additional counties or different ones, you would just choose those. Okay. Payment sources, I'm going to say I have a contract with DPH as well as one with DFCS. My age groups, infants, toddlers, preschool. Okay, so again, my population criteria, I'm going to say I can serve 50 clients or 50 families. Yes, I would increase. I could do more if I had cost-based reimbursement for service delivery. Okay, do I have a mechanism to monitor fidelity to PAT? This one I'm going to say yes. Yes, I capture data. Yes, I analyze data. And I'm going to say that I have 5 staff. And I do not remember the name of the PAT manual, so I will just put this. Okay, so I only said that I had those 2 EBPs from the list. But of course, your agency might offer additional EBPs that weren't on the list. Now, if you don't, then just click no and move on to the next, but I'm going to say yes. This is going to be a much shorter list of questions. I'm just going to give the name of the EBP that I offer, obviously fake. Is it offered to DFCS clients? I'm going to say no. And last question, what counties do I offer it in? I'm going to say just Bacon. And that's it. Now I have the opportunity to enter up to 3 EBPs. For purposes of this video, I'm going to leave it at just the one, but if you wanted to, you could add a second and a third EBP that you offer. We'll say no and go next page. Okay, so last part of the survey, and this is for everyone, regardless of what you answered on the EBP questions. We're going to ask you a question about what you currently do for CQI, continuous quality improvement. I'm going to say that I have a case review process and an information system to capture data. Trauma-informed training for all case carrying staff. I'm going to say yes. Do I have policies and procedures to guide trauma-informed practice? I'm going to say no. And moving on to the last page, just going to ask about my staff's knowledge of and attitude towards EBPs. And my staff support and learning skills. If I had the opportunity, yes, I'd be interested in introducing new EBPs. I'm going to say I do have a contract with DFCS. What contract I have with DFCS, we'll say we have support services and PSIF. Again, you could choose any of these types. Am I a core provider? I'm going to say no. That's it for the survey. A couple of quick navigation notes. You've noticed that I keep clicking next page in order to move forward. You also can go back to a previous page at any time. And if you've started the survey and realize that you, for whatever reason, need to pause, you can hit save and return later. And that will send you a code via email so that you can pick up where you left off. But for now, we're just going to finish the survey. We'll go submit. And that's it. Thank you so much for taking the survey. It is incredibly helpful to us at DFCS and us on the Family First team. A reminder, we are asking for all responses to be in by March 1st. And if you have any questions, please shoot me an email. My email is at the first page of the survey. It's just darcy.robb@dhs.ga.gov. Thanks.